First, thank you both for joining me to talk about your mission there in Central Texas. Can you walk us through what it's been like there and since y'all arrived?
When we first got here yesterday around noon, it it's just like devastation, you know? It's crazy how Mother Nature just did this in a short period of time. But then in all honesty, seeing the what we call the thin blue line, the thin red line, firefighters, military, everybody coming together in just one mission. It's incredible, you know. It's unfortunately what we're doing here is doing recoveries instead of rescues. I know the Coast Guard was here probably like before we came in, and they were doing a couple of rescues, but our main job was more recoveries, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, I can only imagine just what you're seeing out there and going through. Um, what kind of conditions are y'all experiencing? The terrain, what are you searching in? Is it still raining out there? What kind of conditions are you experiencing?
There hasn't been any rain or anything like that. If anything, it's hot and humid. But the terrain is like crazy. You have stuff inside trees. You got trees knocked over. Um, houses, pieces of houses in the trees. Um, it's just crazy how everything unfolded. And if it wasn't for the heavy machinery yesterday that we had and chainsaws and stuff like that, we couldn't have recovered what we recovered yesterday. Um, but like today, what we're doing today is more walking the unsearched area a little bit more downstream, like going towards I guess I don't know, the outside of Kerrville, because where we were yesterday, it was right outside of Hunt where that mission was. So that was more uh, heavy machinery moving stuff and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, this is for anyone who's not out there experiencing the mission right now. This is a vast area. Would you say it's almost like trying to find a needle in a haystack almost?
Oh, for sure. If it wasn't for Chris's dog and the other canines that are out here, it's those are great assets because that they're alerting to an area for us to look, to investigate more. And Chris could tell you more about what his dog did yesterday and the recoveries that we did do yesterday.
And I was going to say you have Thor with you. That's your dog, and how critical is having your canine with you in search and recovery missions like this one?
It's very important. They kind of look to you to kind of find where we need to search the most. Um, Thor is certified in tracking, but he's a great asset to have out here, especially in a wide area where there's so much to search. So yesterday he came in handy quite well.
You know, what made you both want to answer this call to go out and help fellow first responders out there in Central Texas?
So about 10 years ago, 2015, I came out to Wimberley to do recovery as well. So, moving forward 10 years now, we're here. So it's something that, like you're saying, it's a calling. It's not just for everyone. I know everybody wants to come and help, but um, they got to understand that, what they're about to see, what they're about to experience is not, it's very dramatic. Um, and I know that people say that, oh, I'm ready to do this, but in reality you're not. When you see what we experienced yesterday, it stays with you. So it's just one of those things that you know, as first responders, you know, unfortunately, that's what we see a lot of the times.
You
And
mentioned,
for me, Bill,
yeah, go ahead.
oh, go ahead. And for me, it on Sunday, uh, me and my wife went to church, of course, and then after church, we talked about it. Um, and then that's whenever I got with Chris, and it was just like something inside you. You gotta go. You know, this is a part of your calling when we take that oath. And if it wasn't for my wife having that conversation and then me talking to Chris, I probably wouldn't be up here. You know, but you surround yourself with the people that are like minded with you and understand your calling. That's why we came up here.
Chris, you mentioned that you helped out back in 2015 during Wimberley. Are there similarities, or is this a whole new beast out there, this search and recovery mission?
Um, it hits a little bit different when it comes to kids and searching for kids. Um, Obviously, Wimberley, there was, you know, different ages, different genders, but I have kids that age, and it just hits you a little bit harder when when you're finding kids under debris, under trees. So it stays with you. Like I said, it stays with you, and it comes back to you.
Um, and you talked about just all the different resources out there. Have you also run into other resources from our area here in the Coastal Bend?
Um, Yesterday I saw some of the CCFD trucks and their command center, but I haven't ran it. Everybody's linked up with different teams, and everybody has different roles. I think they're more. I can't speak on what they're doing, but I think they're more like the rehab kind of stuff, or on a different part of the river. But because remember, this river's miles long, and it's just we had another agency, Rances Pass, come and join us uh, this morning, and I believe CCPD's sending some people too. But it's all about that, relief. Like we'll come, like we're gonna leave, they're coming in, and that's all what it's all about.
Yeah. Thank you both for taking time to chat with me about your mission there, and thank you all for what you are doing and helping bring these families the closure that they need. So,
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
all right. Was there anything else y'all wanted to say or add?
Just hey, after seeing what we saw yesterday, especially like what Chris said, when it comes to children, just cherish your kids. Cherish your family members, um, and just tell them you love them.